All right, YouTube, back in the shop getting things drilled on the steel tube. So we got one cleat coat in, and then we also got the other drill, the other pilot hole for this. And then I will have to say, Google is your friend. So one of the things, I gotta find these two screws and it's two screws and then a nut, and they actually do look like that. So putting this number in the old Googler, the universal search engine, I'm looking for a stainless steel 3 or 6 32nd thread pitch, 1/2 inch long. So yeah, so we're gonna, and then of course the corresponding nuts that go with that. So we are on a mission, and that's what I'm gonna do today, is I've got to find those. And I can tell you, these are my AN bolts here, so I know they're not in here. So I would venture to say that those things are probably, they will send you a lot of little packets like this. And I would venture to say that they're in that little packet, in one of these little packets. Those are definitely not it. They're stainless steel, so you know, stainless steel, you can't, oh, I can use that. So yeah, so we are looking for parts. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I just got to open up the right bag. Nope, too long. So yeah, so that's what we're doing in the shop today. I don't want to bore you guys as I go through and look for actually I need 8 of these stainless steel screws. And wait, hold on. I'll have to look up. There's 4 there. That might be it right there. But those don't look like stainless steel. Those look, these might be them. All right, so there we go. I have to cross-reference that number right there to see, but I don't think these are stainless steel. That's the thing. So, all right, but yeah, that's that you guys know the routine. You know, the fun part about building an RV, any RV airplane, is hunting down the parts, right? Looking for all the parts. Now I know these are the nuts for that. These are the nylock. I'm venturing. So yep. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be looking for parts. I think I might have found them, but I need to go into the Googler and verify that these are actually. And I also know that they got to be a 1/2 inch, which that is about a 1/2 inch. And 3, it's got to be 6 32nd thread pitch. So I got to pull out my thread pitch gauge and make sure that is it. But I'm pretty sure I got them. So all right, I'll be back. But that's what we're gonna do today. A little kind of light day in the shop. I'll probably come back and get a little bit more done. But yeah, gotta go to work. All right, YouTube. So you can't see it, but it's there. When I say you can't see it. So what I did is I got the tube. I didn't torque these all the way down because I got prime stuff. But I wanted to get this tube in there and then see once it's tightened down, or not tightened down, but once it's in there, to see how everything aligns. And to be honest with you, everything actually aligned a lot better. That these are, they're not screwed in. I didn't, you know, they're still loose, but everything just kind of aligned a lot better on this go around with that tube in place. But I wanted to make sure that it would line back up, because you got a pretty substantial piece of steel tubing in there. And if those holes were drilled incorrectly or out of alignment, obviously that would cause this. You know, that you're not, the aluminum's going to bend around the steel tube. You're not going to build the steel tube to aluminum. And so yeah, so it got a good fit. Everything's snug as a bug in a rug. And so yeah, everything is looking good. I just wanted to confirm that that is there. All these pieces are mated up. They're snug. They're tight. So nothing's being torqued, you know, from you know, if that piece is in there like this or that, it's going to torque these pieces out of the thing. And yeah, everything is ready, or is done. So now, like everything with the wing, I got to repeat the step on that guy. So yeah, so much drilling. I will tell you, get yourself a good set of carbide drill bits. I have a drill doctor here, so I'm going to resharpen these guys because it will dull them on the on the steel. So yeah, so I'm gonna pull out the drill doctor here in a minute and then redo them. But like I said, I've got these here are already drilled out. So yeah, so that one is, I actually drilled these inside the skin, which I do not recommend you do. I recommend that you actually take them out and drill them. So yeah, so I got to do the same thing on this side as well. Take them out, mark them, drill them, and everything. But before I do that, I'm gonna take those bits and get them into the drill doctor, get them nice and resharpened. All right, YouTube. So number 2 is done. We got the bolts. Now, of course, I didn't torque these down or anything because we got to take it apart, and I don't want to ruin those nylocks and everything. But we got number 2 together. Had a little issue here where I had a tab that was bent a little wonky there. So you just got to be careful. So it was bent just a little bit, ever so slightly. It wasn't wanting to line up, but yeah, so now it's lining up. So, yep, I'm trying to think. Yeah, those are perfect. Oh my gosh. So those tubes are lining up just perfect with that skin, and that's what I was looking for there. Yeah, so we got the number 2 done. So these are all mocked up, ready to go. Holes are drilled. Now, I did not drill these holes here. These are gonna get blind riveted, but I did not drill those, but the instructions do say mark them. So I will mark them. And then what I will do is run my center punch to center them out. And then we will drill them out. But of course, I'm not going to drill them while they're on the skin because these carbide, titanium or whatever drill bits, they're carbide actually. I wouldn't have been able to sharpen them in the drill sharpener and the drill doctor if they were titanium. But so I'll get these marked, and then we will proceed to take them off. Dimple them. Well, first we'll center punch them, drill them. You guys get the idea. But I'm not going to do it while it is on the actual airplane or on the skin, because I don't want to tear those skins up. Those bits will chew right through this skin. And then what I'm going to do is mark that, because what I'll do is when I take this off, it will remind me to go in there. It's printing ever so slightly right there. So I will go in and grind that down a little bit, put it on the buffing wheel, take out that little hump that's causing that, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so there you go. So that is that. Next evolution, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the skin stiffeners, and then we'll get those going. And then we will put this all together. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, so this goes over. So I've gotta have, I can't do this piece here ahead of time. I've got to kind of do it at the same time because the skin, the aileron skin goes under this skin here, and this kind of folds over it, and then we rivet them together. So yeah, so we gotta, it's not like I can do one set here, do this first, and then move on to this. So theoretically, I guess I could and just not, yeah, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'll do it as the plans say. Don't deviate from the plans. Vans is smarter than we are. And to be honest with you, we'll get all the parts, and then I can prime them all at once and get them primed. But like always, I'm gonna conclude for today. I've got some other commitments later on, and so I've got to take care of those. But I think we got a good start, not start, but a good day in getting these tore apart, getting everything drilled and then put back together. And who knows, I might come in this evening and do a little bit more. But with that, you guys know the routine. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, and I'll get them answered, keep them to the airplane. And like always, God bless, be safe.